that kind of helps some of the people in this group is English. I'm a native English speaker. The things that is somewhat fluff, it doesn't necessarily bring that much to speeches or talk, is when you put something like very in front of a word. Like, I think this point is very important. Well, you could just say this point is important and move on. Very or very, very, saying those things, just in terms of style, it's something that I think can be kind of cut out. I think I heard people say very beautiful, something very, very this. So keep that in mind when you're talking, is cut out some of those explanation words that don't necessarily need to be there for your point. Another thing that I've okay, so that's kind of an thing that I noticed, I think, in a couple of guys talking today. Okay, so as far as Nilesh is concerned, Nilesh, I thought your speech was very, very good. I think that talking about the importance of faith is extremely important, and that's probably one of the areas that I need to work on the most. And I think that the example that you did a job of not, like, I didn't think you were reading anything. You were, it wasn't this, so you did a great job of, like, I think you knew your subject well. And then I think the example of trusting your parents if you're drowning is a great example that you had in there. So the one thing that I would say to you is that to try and make sure that you don't things like in your English. But other than that, that was a great speech. I think that it was your best one I've seen you do. Shakti, you did a great speech as well. I think that the importance of financial planning is extremely important. One thing that to talk to just in terms of your speech introduction, I would just skip the beginning where you said, so I will present chapter 9. You could just go straight into financial planning matters for the future. And here are some of the things that you should do. Investing in yourself is something that is actually extremely important that the author talked about. And you brought that home pretty well. And I also like the quote that you put at the end. I actually went to a financial planner time, and they said that investing in yourself was like the most risky investment that you could have, and that you should be invest in this, that, and the other. I was like, I don't believe in that. And I think that the author is correct in that you should be investing in yourself. And then Ashutosh, I think that it was a great job bringing in the audience, talking about how you have to have goals every day. I think maybe it may have been our fault, or maybe you could have somehow limited the audience's engagement slightly, because I think it took up a lot of your time that you had other things planned for as well. But it still is great to get the audience engaged. And I think that was a good speech as well, talking about goals and accountability, and then the 3 things that Dilip mentioned. So I wanted to say thank you, everybody, for all of your hard work. I think all the speakers who have gone so far have been very prepared, and some of the best speeches I've seen from you guys. Thank you a lot.
Thank you, Jack.
Thank you, Jack.
For all the feedback, and we are so for your valuable feedback, and everybody, I guess, is implementing whatever Jack has been suggesting. And
Guys, just I will take 1 second, and I think everybody should clap for Asutosh for doing the hard work. He did last night at 2:30 or 3:30. He's recording a video and sending it to the group. So I mean, thanks to him. So I just wanted to bring that up. That shows like he's energetic. Yes, good one, Asutosh.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So now it's time for me to invite our next presenter, who is Adarsh Raj. So everybody, please welcome Adarsh on stage.
Thank you, Pallavi, for inviting. Hello, everyone. Good evening and good morning. I'm from USA. For today, you have assigned one chapter, and this name is Today Growth Gives Me Potential is written by John C. Maxwell. In the chapter, novelist Robert Louis Stevenson said, to be what we are and to become what we are capable of becoming is only end of life. In the story, the author put some point in this book. I think growth is automatic, and our body's growth automatically. Also, during that time, there are adults such as our parents or who challenges to grow mentally on a daily basis. The second truth is, if we do not take responsibility for our growth, it won't happen. Growth is not automatic. They think growth comes from information. The greatest obstacle to growth is not ignorance, it is the illuence of knowledge. Life is the proper measure of whether information make a difference. They think growth comes with experience. Experience is good only if it is reflected on and one learns from his mistake and success. Why growth matters today? No one wants to look back at life and see time and opportunity wasted. That's why it is important to recognize the value of growth before too much time passes. And third point, what is potential? The doctor that the young man was one of the leading scorers on his high school football team. The greatest handicraft a person who is not realizing his potential. In the book, the author said some point, make a commitment to change. And second is set growth goals. And third is learn to enjoy the journey. And four, put yourself in a growth environment. And similarly, had time and plan to grow. According to her said that to make your growth intentional effective, you need to think it through and plan it well. First, I listen to audio lesson every week, and second, I read 2 books every month, and third, assignment every month. And another point is file what you learn, apply what you learn. That's okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Adarsh, for it. And now I would like to ask Prakash. Prakash, are you here?
Hello.
Yeah, Prakash.
Hello.
Would you like to summarize what Adarsh has said?
Or maybe understood from others' speech.
Yeah.
Anything you can, any action item or anything you learned, that would be great for us. That's fine. If you don't know, we can.
Yeah. So I would like to pass the same question to Kundan.
Hello.
Yeah, Kundan.
Kundan, would you
Actually,
like to
I
add?
am not
Yeah.
listening. Actually, I did not listen full lecture of, but listen to Asutosh lecture. Asutosh Singh's lecture.
All right. If you can
Okay, no
summarize
issues.
Asutosh
Actually,
Can you
his question
summarize
was,
what? Can you
yeah, right,
summarize what Asutosh talked about?
no, actually, I remember one thing. He asked a question, what we get after sending the message to today, what to do in this group. Actually, one
Okay,
day I
that's
also
fine,
write
Kundan.
the. Oh, thank.
That's okay.
All
So
right,
now,
Pallavi, one second.
yeah.
Adarsh Raj, I love your sincerity, honesty, and commitment preparing the chapter. But again, there are a few things. I think it has been more than 2 months, right? So we want you to write some in your own words rather than using like entire author's thought process. That is some. You can work with me either, or let me know if you need any help.
Okay, okay. I
Sure.
can.
Not better. Things are good. Just a little bit of tech. So just I will work with you. Not a problem.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So now I would like to ask our next presenter, who is Shubh, to just come and explain his chapter. Shubh?
Yeah,
Yeah. Everyone, please welcome Shubh on the stage.
thank you. Today I was given to prepare a chapter that talked about attitude. So I would like to tell what's attitude. Attitude is just our body language, our facial expression, and it it is just our facial gestures that our body speaks, and it is just our physical appearance, nothing else. So now what this attitude can do in our life? Attitude gives us motivation. It gives us confidence to do something which we are hesitating. It is it enables us to leave a very remarkable, long-lasting mark. If we talk to someone, like if I am talking to one with a very good attitude, and that will be worth remembering for him, because we need to work upon our body language and our facial gestures, so it gives very good impression on to someone whom we are talking to, and it also gives us confidence and motivation in whichever task or anything which we are getting to do. So it give another thing that what how to differentiate between a negative attitude and a positive attitude. We can easily differentiate between these both by just asking a simple question to ourselves, that was my attitude good enough to whatever activity I did for yesterday. We can easily judge by that yes, if the answer is yes, by asking ourselves we can judge that if the answer is, then yes, I have did it, that my attitude is good enough. And the same question we can ask for today, the present thing, what we are doing, my present act. Then if again it is yes, then again ask a question, just simply, whichever work will I do tomorrow, will the same attitude will be with me for tomorrow, and will it help me good, will it help me for future reference? So again, if the answer is yes, then yes, the attitude is good enough. And if the answer is no, we need to change some attitude, some parts of our attitude, so that we can be so that we can be good enough in our future reference, and we easily uh, talk to someone, or we can easily enhance our skills more better way. Um, the third and the fourth was that how we change our attitude. Some people, once an attitude is built, it is change. We can't change it. It is just it's just remain forever. That's wrong. We can easily change our attitude by just changing our behavior. We can just make it a habit, and we can just start doing by simple behaviors that we want to do, and that will help us to make a better attitude. So we slowly and steadily behavior will change into a habit, and that will just be transformed into a attitude that we want. So attitude is just a body language, and it has a very remarkable change in our day-to-day daily lifestyle. That gives us confidence, it gives us motivation, and it will leave a very long-lasting impression on to someone if you talk with a good attitude. And it's easy to differentiate between a positive and negative attitude by simply asking a question to ourselves, that was my attitude good, and is it good, and it will be good or not. So these three questions we can easily, by this asking these three questions, we can easily differentiate between a good positive attitude or a negative attitude. And yes, and if we have a negative attitude, any negative attitude, it can easily be changed by simply making a small change, by making it just a behavior, just a small change, and that behavior will slowly and steadily, it will be transferred into a habit, will be made into a attitude that we want. That was all. Thank you.
Thank you, Shu, for a great speech. And the chapter is very important. From the last time also, when the person presented, we get to know about the attitudes, and you talked about positive attitudes, negative attitudes, self-questioning, and behavior. So overall, it was a very good speech. Just try to just avoid those fillers, so and all repetitive words. And now I would like to ask our next. Now I would like to ask our next presenter, who is Dilip Ray. Dilip, welcome on stage.
Yeah, hi everyone. I have allotted chapter. Today I will share my learnings from the chapter number 12. Chapter number 11. That name is Today's Relationship Give Me Fulfillment. In the chapter, author morely talk the relationships, and the author has divided the relationship into two parts. One is public relation, and second human relation. According to the author, public relation is that generally we see in the common areas where the people are forming a relation for a short period. But human relation is that is related to your heart and soul. So focus on the point that everybody should form public relation over human relation. Because in the human relation, generally people expect more, and whenever the relations does not convert according to their expectation, that time people feels negative. So everybody should focus on the public relation. Point is that making the decision to initiate or invest in solid relationship. In the point, author talk about that. Generally people have common perception on making a relationship for a short period. But everybody should focus to form a solid relationship with anyone. I want to put an example. Suppose I am working in sales and marketing file, and I am dealing with a dealer, and I want to convert my sale for a particular month or for a particular period, but I'm not focusing on making a relationship, then I can't be successful in the market. Because a decision which is focused on the temporary relationship, that can be fruitful for a short period, but for a long period, if the relationship is not solid, then it will be difficult to survive or to do business with a particular dealer. Third, in the chapter, I'll talk about place a high value on the people. Generally, we have generally we have a common understanding that we know each and everything. People don't have idea about that particular topic, particular things. For a more clarity, I want example that if I am working sales and marketing profile and I am going to market, then dealer asks me a question, then that time I know, at that time I have a perception that I know better than the dealer on a particular subject, or I have a perception that dealer dealer doesn't know anything about the particular product. That thing is wrong, because I should be a perception of that kind of perception. I think that the dealer is mature enough regarding my product, regarding the services. So I should put a high value for a particular thing to a dealer for a particular product, particular thing. Fourth point, learn to understand people. Generally, there are two things. One is your need, second is others' need. If you understand others' need, it is easy to identify what is requirement and what is the best possible way and when. Once again, I want to clarify with the example of sales and marketing people, marketing field. Suppose some customer is trying to know about a particular product, like I'm working in Asian, he want to know about the decorative product, but I am focusing on the other product, it will be very difficult to manage a particular dealer, particular person for that product. So everybody should try to give weightage of the other understanding, other people understanding. One point is that give respect freely, but aspect earn it from. Generally, whatever gender in our society, in any places, it is expectation that we are giving a respect to someone and expecting them respect the person, but it is not common, it is not possible. So everybody should respect of their relationship with a particular understanding that I am getting.
Believe your time is up. Just summarize in 30 seconds.
To matter. The author states some suggestions in the chapter. One suggestion is that all things equal, the likable person win, but all things not being equal, likable person stays. Here author has to communicate that there are pros and cons of every step and every activities. Something you are not getting a proper result from a particular person, from a particular, maybe it can be negative, maybe it can be, so you should be continue. You should do your best, whatever
Believe
you
your
want
time
to
is
do,
up.
whatever the result. Okay, I will wrap my points in a few seconds. And the suggestion is that always try to focus on your activities, whatever you are doing. Not focused on other activities, what they are doing, what they are expecting. So these are the two suggestions Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you, Dilip, for presenting chapter. And you talked about relations. So it was the last presenter. So rather than explaining, I would like to ask Hira. Hira, are you there?
Is
Yeah, I am here.
Hira is a very good listener. So Hira will summarize.
Dilip has actually some chapter in very good manner. He has given the main point that how we can manage our relationship with our customer and how can we give regards to them. Suggested that place high values to the customer so that he can be always with us. Second, he told that he learn to understand the people and how we can learn people. There are two ways. First thing, either you think about it or you need to think about others' needs. If you about the other needs, that people or that customer will give you the regard. One more point he has mentioned: always focus on activity. Do not think others what he is doing, what he is thinking. You just focus on yourself and keep going on. Thank you.
Thank you, Hira. Very well explained. Now, Ajay would like to announce or just tell something. So, Ajay, are you there?
I'm here.
Yeah,
So,
please.
guys, I think who was last presenter? Dilip.
Dilip. Yeah.
That's it for today, and I have few things to uh, guidelines. Actually, when you come for this meeting, I feel I don't know how many you have prepared for today's, but I feel like a lot of presenters today were way off from the top. So
Right.
what I want to convey is you as like you are allocated a chapter, try to size in your own words rather than using everything what all has said, right? And whether you are prepared or not, at least I don't know how many of you can catch, but I, because I have read this book two times. This one, the Today Matters. So I understand sometimes we are busy, we don't get time to prepare, or maybe you may have, or maybe you may be lacking in techniques. So I just to give you some techniques probably. So we have defined the guidelines, right? That you need to have first what author is trying to convey, just in one or two sentences. That's all. What is the central idea author is trying to convey, and then move on to the points. What were your learnings, takeaways, chapter, and then at the end you have to tell how you are going to implement that, right? So I have seen some of the presenters in the past. They talk about this is the central idea, and 2 minutes again they will talk this is the central idea. So that is how you are using your listeners, so probably that is something to look for. And second thing is when you are telling the points, these are the important points, right? Maybe come up with some probably some order, logical order, right? Not giving too much of detail because we have 5 minutes of time. So those would be the two things. And when you are concluding, wrap up everything you have said. For example, his chapter, this guy Asutosh chapter was why today is a masterpiece, right? So conclude on something on a bang on, right? When somebody is listening to you, last word is the lasting word, right? I may never know what you have talked about. So conclusion should be very strong. That should be just one line, right? Story, or maybe don't just so these things will come to you guys. I just wanted to reiterate or reinforce those guidelines. It's good to prepare at the last day. If you are confident, you can prepare, but if not, then if you think like you can prepare at the last day, I don't have any problem. If not, at least read the chapter and write the point and articulate it well. Sometimes like that will really help you, and it will help others time as well, right? Correct, Sakti?
Yeah.
Yeah, so everybody is clear on the guidelines. You need to have central idea, and then your points, and then how you are going to implement the learnings in your life. Maybe it's related to your practical life. That would be really helpful rather than author talking about what he did, right? Anybody can read the chapter and get the gist. Is everybody clear?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And at Zach's point, I'm right. We tell it was really beautiful. It was very beautiful. Beautiful itself is active, you know. So those are known as like little qualifiers. So little avoid to try to refrain using those little qualifiers. I know now because I have been an author. I'm writing it. So I also did a lot in the past. So I mean, it is not too good. Either it is good or bad. It is not very good. It is not pretty good. You know, try to those things that has it really well. So that's it for today, probably. And Pallavi, if you have anything, you can go ahead.
No, I agree with you, and I also request everyone to be prepared from the next time, so that you are not wasting your as well as others' time. So, and it should not be like that. Chapters are reallocated, and I also do not plan. I just choose randomly. So it would be
Exactly.
it won't be like that. I will be notifying you that you are going to present today or not.
Right, and moreover, Pallavi, I mean, you know, I was knowing the ground rules that you can allocate a chapter to anybody. For example, again. So that's the reason when I was sleeping last night was late night, and I was, you know, I don't know, I thought like turn may come, I have to read this, you know. So more of an accountability.
Yeah. So at last, I would like to thank everybody for attending today's meeting, and I hope that you all has had some great fun and learning as well. So now I would like to close this meeting. So enjoy the rest of your evening, everyone. Good night
Thank you.
to everybody.
Thank
See you next
Thank you.
in the next meeting.